So this is a band that started in 1996 in Soho, and we have slowly put ourselves back together because the world needs us. We are White Collar Crime. We're from New York City. We're the best live band of 2001, according to some music critics, but it's not 2001 anymore, and we have had kids, so we haven't really played out a lot. So this is a very special experience for me and for you, and I hope you'll dance. And I love the fact that people are coming closer, and who knows what'll happen. Okay, so Seth, please, we don't need any more of the overhead projector on. Thank you, Seth, you had an awesome set. But yeah, that has to go off, because we're having, this is gonna be a punk rock, psychedelic love fest, drug-free love fest with psychedelic colors. So I was thinking today, what are all these songs about? Well, a lot of them are about love, but in this manic search for real love, despite the bourgeois illusions, despite the possessive egomaniac capitalist culture illusions. So you're gonna hear songs about love, about reality, about terrorism, and then more love songs. Thank you. Brian, can you turn me up? And turn me up at the monitor like a shitload.
Monitor like a shitload.
Shitload. Okay, who here knows how to dance the waltz? All right. I'll assume that by your silence, you're assuming that everyone knows how to dance the waltz. Do you guys know how to dance the waltz? You guys are very good at dancing while you're sitting down. Why don't you guys get up and dance the waltz with one of these pretty ladies at this pretty lady table? said, we're doing a play. I said, what play? My name is Rachel Corrie. We go up on Friday. I recall the courage of that young woman cut down in Palestine in a bulldozed town. She got the play on its feet. I played the dad from the wings I could suddenly see that we weren't half bad. She was great because she didn't try to do too much. Played her part tenderly with a ghost's loving touch. The play, I heard you say, my name is Rachel Corrie, that's Springtime Friday. To really live, you must be willing to die. Who here among you is most alive? Thank you, Nick. I wish I'd been a little more smart. Acted out of love and not the hole in my heart. I rushed it, I snuffed it, I didn't use my head. I kissed you, forgive how I was selfish instead. I didn't say you, but I saw you without play. In the name of the faith, you tore up the stage. Carried that fire into D.C. in the Capitol building against torture and agony. You unfurled a banner. You took a stand against inhuman insanity, the law of the land. Rachel stood with you, the reluctant heroine. She's with you all 40 hours in the bed. I saw you in that play. The dead walk again in the magic of the stage. To really live, you must be willing to die. Who here among you is most alive? Thank you, boys. Hey, thank you. I'm sorry about this little spilled drink thing here. I was trying to dance the waltz with the crowd, and you know, drinks get spilled. In Zen we have a saying, no big deal. Yeah, so I'll buy a drink for whoever drink I spilled, though. I realize I am liable. I have been sued before for media perils and defamation and other SOFTSKULL press-related activities. And do I regret anything? I regret nothing. What are we doing next? Okay, wait a minute. Give me a little vamp, a little slow vamp. We'll pick it up fast in a second. Okay, we're doing a song. All right, real quick intro, real quick. We're doing a song called No Conspiracy Theory because you know what? If you mention 9/11 and you mention terrorism, the whole war on terror, either people are really, really with you or they're really, really against you. People either want to say, were there two shooters at Sandy Hook? Why did the media say there were two shooters at Sandy Hook? Why was there a drill about a bomb at the Boston Marathon the same day that a bomb goes off at the Boston Marathon? Why were there 20 different air defense drills on the day of 9/11/01? But if you say these questions, you get hit with an iron wall. People say, no, that's a conspiracy theory. And so we wrote this song. for riding on their filthy subway. Don't forget you got a Bill of Rights today. Their psychotic war machine lives on a fuel of lies. But you can take this slingshot, spread the truth, hit the giant right between the eyes. Don't talk on them, and now you think you killed off their keys. You've got this image of your head on normality. You like to think the country is all about democracy. So you believe the lies they tell you to believe. No cuts down to your eyes. Those little cuts you don't want to hear. It's like Cassandra of Troy, spitting her truth into your ears. You don't want to know, you don't want to say. But more and more people are coming to believe. Who shot the Kennedys? No, it fucking wasn't you and me. Morales and Campbell watched as RFK fell. Damn CIA spooks shot Jack as well. The cover-up will end at the gates of hell.
Yeah!
Thank you. It's really good that you came out to the show, or that you happened to wander down Ludlow into this fine establishment. Thank you, Stephen, for booking the show and for booking pianos. Put your hands together for Stephen Matrick. Yes. I used to dress in a tie and boots and a little like Stroh's beer jacket like every day at SOFTSKULL Press, but I hadn't worn a tie in like years. But this was Dale's idea. Dale was like, let's make it old school, like we used to do, wearing suits and ties. So I got my suit and Bushwick for 30 bucks. And I'm grateful for recycled clothing, recycled lumber, Build It Green, NYC, recycled sailboats, and everything. Oh, and Chaz, the lighting is great. Chaz, man, you're doing an awesome job. Chaz! Yes. Drippy eye. Oh my God, wait, I gotta catch my breath. We're doing a very fast song. It's called Printed Matter. I thought Douglas's gesture of handing out his books for free was really nice. So this is a good opportunity to say, for our song Printed Matter, I wanted to say I also have a book on SOFTSKULL Press out this year. And if you like the No Conspiracy Theory song, you'll love this book. So pass it around, and whoever it passes to last gets to keep it. It's like Duck Duck, Slingshot to the Juggernaut Goose.
Answer me last.
Slingshot to the Juggernaut is the title, and this is a song that's dedicated to all the writers, Sheila and Nick and David and Douglas and Sparrow and Seth and Roger and all the other writers. Any other writers I didn't mention in the house, raise your hand. Yes, Nick's a writer, and you're sort of a writer, and the videographers. So this is a song. It's also about love and revolution. It's called Printed Matter. Something that I'll never pay. Everyone can say I love you. Hold on, hold on. Shout out to Susan Mitchell, who co-founded SOFTSKULL with me back in 1992, 93. That song's about her. She is not here, she's in Seattle. I'll be in Seattle in a week, but I won't see her.
Why?
Why is that? I don't know. I don't know why is that. I was gonna ask Nick why is that. Because she's wonderful. She's so wonderful. Okay, well, shout out to Seth Bachman. His Frederick Douglass piece was just astonishingly poignant and relevant. And yeah, put your hands together for Mr. Seth Bachman, a teacher, an artist, a revolutionary. And so the thing that really struck me tonight about Seth's Frederick Douglass piece was that thing about you only get as much freedom as you think you're worthy of. I'm paraphrasing roughly, but it's something about we're going to get as much tyranny as we allow, right? So if the New York Police Department asks to search your bag, your response should be, thank you, no, officer. I'm protected from unreasonable search and seizure by the Fourth Amendment of the Bill of Rights, and you are part of an imperialist capitalist superstructure that lives off paranoia and misinformation. Propaganda, effectively. Like, yeah, exactly. So you can either take a libertarian tack or an anarchist tack or a Marxist tack, but you've got to take some sort of tack because you cannot roll over and say, oh, well, I don't think there's anything wrong with them searching my bag, because what if you have political materials that you don't feel comfortable with the authorities looking at? Or what if you have some pharmaceuticals or something else? Either way, no matter what you have in your bag, even if you have nothing in your bag, you still have a right to privacy. What the late, great Supreme Court Justice Louis Brandeis said is the right to be left alone. That's one of the beautiful things about America, the right to be the fuck left alone. And NYPD thrives on a culture of state-sponsored terrorism. They always have in Tompkins Square against the squatters, and now in a mass consciousness way. The whole war on terror is a sham, and I'm gonna get off my soapbox and we're gonna do a song about it, right?
Yeah!
Okay.
All right.
It's a new song we wrote, it's called Bronco. It's sort of a sing-along, if you can pick up 1,000 words. Oh, that's right, I started. Okay, good. That's why everyone's looking at me. Excellent. And I had a glass of water here. Like Jake LaMotta does in Raging Bull. Na zdrowie. The police state is a snake constricting me, addicted to its fake idea of security. Soldiers in combat gear, down in the trains, hunting for bombs, not there in the first place. I'm a Bronco and I want to be free. I'm a wild thing. I want to run in the fields. I'm not a clown in your rodeo. At the first break in the chain, I'm gonna go. How can you say you are a revolutionary? It's a dictatorship. You wanna rule above me. Proletariat, bourgeoisie. You forsake the crucial question of liberty. Building 7 you won't see. And if I'm a truther, you say I'm too doctrinaire and you won't talk to me. For the millions of pissed off people like me, we are Broncos who want to be free. Maybe we don't like what happened to our big country. Your fake revolution is a clown rodeo, and you wonder why the masses said fuck no. try a little shock and awe. Come on, lift down the bird and then yawn. The kids are taking over the park downtown. It's a throbbing political, spiritual festival, and it's spreading globally all around, protecting the corrupt. The cops arrest 40 of us. The very same morning, 400 more show up. We are Broncos and we want to be free. We are free people. We are praying in the streets. And our revolution is growing through the heart. When we take action, it's a work of art. Nicole, ladies and gentlemen, on the keys. Put your hands together. Woo! Dale Miller on the drums. Dale W. Miller, ladies and gentlemen. Father Steve this out. That's right. On the bass. I gave him a fake judgment credential. Hey, that was nice. All right.
More.
Thank you. We could do a few more, and we would love to do a few more. Thank you. I know the songs are nice and long tonight, you know? It's like we've become the Grateful Dead. We really have, Sander. Yeah, not really. Okay, we're gonna do a love song. Surprise, surprise. This is a real love song. This is a love song I care about so much I completely rewrote it like about a year ago. After the last White Collar Crime show at Freddy's, and she showed up, and still, like 10 years later, didn't believe anything about the song. So I rewrote it, I made it better. And yeah. This is a song called You Weren't Online. No, we can't say, we'll never name names. This is White Collar Crime Anonymous.
Name places.
Wow, I think this is my first White Collar Crime show sober, and it really feels great. It's like, yeah, sober, thank you. It's like having sex sober for the first time, people. I feel like we're having mind sex, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to take our clothes off yet. We're having mind sex, baby. Mind sex. The character, the lead singer, the protagonist in this song does not have mind sex, and it leads to a tragic heartbreak. Let's dive into that story right now. You are not mine. I just dream about you all the time. And I scream in my dreams, someday you will be mine. But in the sober light of morning, all I have is time. It's not natural for me to fall this hard, a crush this tough. It's taking up all my time. You're gorgeous, smart and funny, but everyone's betting money. My love will be undermined. My love for you is fire, a burning angel choir, singing and singing. My heart becomes refined. But I have wasted all your time. You are
sing about you every time, but because you don't believe, it fills my heart with need to prove my love or die trying. I would do anything for you. You sleep with me for sport, the worst thing you could do. That night so real, that you taught me the deal. Cause it's more than clinging to you. How can I take myself seriously if I want you for me before I know you? I have wasted all my time. You are not mine. You are not mine. You never let me look deep into your eyes. That whole night on the Lower East Side, I think you were scared of the love that you would find. You remember the one time I touched your arm in a bar? I want that all the time. The flood of the blood in my heart and mind, just for touching my arm. Play it, Nick. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry. That was not cool. I'm trying to fix the problem now. Someone and never close your eyes. Sex is not sex if you don't stay for breakfast. The black coffee and the white lies in the Sunday New York Times. You are not mine, and every kiss from you was a kiss goodbye. The sun is setting on the red fire in my mind.
Thank you.
Yeah!
Yeah, I think it's the monitor that's blown. We're not the loudest band in the world, but we tend to destroy equipment just through sheer chi. I don't know what it is.
Cheese?
We're banned from Cook Island, white collar crime. No, that's not true. But we did get the cord pulled on us at an inopportune time. It was a misunderstanding, I'm sure. All right. When he plays the keys, it blats in this monitor. Is there any way to just like, tell you what, just kill that monitor and we will do our last couple of songs. So this is officially our last song. It's called White Collar Crime. It used to be called White Collar Crime Fight Song, but I'm kind of more into Gandhi now, so it's just kind of called White Collar Crime. And, you know, but even Gandhi would say, you know, you gotta fight the power without violence, but you definitely gotta stand up to, well,
Change your underwear.
you gotta change your underwear.
Stand up to change your underwear.
That's right, you gotta stand up to change, you gotta stand up for a lot of things. Hey, Chamacha. Okay, this is the White Collar Crime song. Chirk, chirk, chirk. Chaz, you're straight edge, straight edge. Yes. Ready?
On the street and sidewalks, destroy white-collar crime. We are not saints, we are not angels, but humble, hard-working people's party, taking the idea into the streets. For the poor, for the children, voices on the streets and sidewalks, mobilization for the first family. The land has brought you this moment. Our people will feed us fruits and harbor us when we are fugitives. We are working now, day and night, editing books in a breaking light. The sun sets, we're one day closer. For the poor, for the children, when they're on the yeah. All right. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I think it starts at A. Hey, Minor. All right, this song goes out to Seth Bachman. It's his favorite song. He even named an affinity group when he infiltrated Quebec City for the G20 or GTA, G8. He named his affinity group of anarchists and black blockers who crossed the border without a visa to get into fucking Canada. He named his affinity group Life During Wartime. because he loved the fact that we used to do this Talking Heads cover completely unrehearsed. We never got around to rehearsing this one. So we need some help, y'all, if you know the words to this incredible, intense David Byrne song. He wrote this when he was living off of Tompkins Square in the late 70s, influenced by Bader Meinhof, the Sandinistas, New York City in the late 70s. And it's like the most revolutionary song you'll hear on classic rock radio, back when they had classic rock radio. I know, I'm nostalgic for classic rock radio now, you know? I want to hear Stairway to Heaven 20 times a day, or Take the Money and Run. I have not heard enough Take the Money and Run. I shot a man while robbing his castle. All right, so anyway, this is packed up and ready to go. Heard of some grave sites out by the highway, a place that nobody knows. The sound of gunfire out in the distance, I'm getting used to it now. I lived in a brownstone, lived in a ghetto, I lived all over this town. What about Pittsburgh, PA? You wanna know not to stand by the window. Somebody's gonna see you out there. I got some groceries, some peanut butter to last a couple of days. But I ain't got no speakers, ain't got no headphones, ain't got no MP3s or fucking place. What's this college? Why go to night school? Just put this wrong. That ain't allowed. We dress like students, we dress like housewives, or in a suit and a tie. Changed my hairstyle so many times now, I don't know what I look like. This ain't no party, this ain't no disco, this ain't no fool in the town. This ain't no disco, we're talking to me, I ain't your time for that now. Last verse. You make me shiver, I feel so tender. We make a pretty good team. Don't get exhausted, I'll do some driving. You ought to get you some sleep. Burned all my notebooks, what good are notebooks? They don't help me survive.